Wow. I think that. Alrighty, good. Alrighty, good. See you guys later. Alrighty, guys. Good morning. Good morning, Blue Sky. So this morning, guys, we're going to try to get that target again, like we did yesterday. One of those good calls, man. Before my sound and stuff went down, we had a little bit of problems with that, guys. We're still working on the reason why this is happening. We don't know why. We got some guys in tech looking at it, and it's probably something to do with server. I don't know. We're figuring it out. But anyway, we are in practice of getting that taken care of, and that will be taken care of. It might not be this week, but it could be this week or maybe first of next week because, we got to bring a tech in to do this. So anyway, not one of our techs, somebody outside because our techs are busy. So basically, guys, we're just going to look this morning and see what we got going on here this morning with these bulls. Now, we did have a big run yesterday. I don't know if you guys heard me say 28 424 was that trade, which was monster. It was a monster trade, man, and still a monster trade. That trade is still going, okay, which is nice. But I don't have it going. I cut it out. So anyway, guys, we're now in the box that you see over here. Let me know if you see the yellow box, please. So if you see the yellow box, you will see this, okay? This is what I'm talking about. This yellow box has been here for a while, guys. We've been working on this yellow box now for about 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks, okay? See the red up here? This is where we're supposed to be going to, right? So I hope we get there, okay? If not, we're going to get somewhere close to there. And I'm thinking today, guys, if we don't get the big pullback and the bears start taking a rally back from us, then we are going to run up. So, but the biggest thing right now is I'm looking at that 226 down there at the bottom because 226 has a factor of coming back. Now, I told my guys this morning I was looking for 226 long, which I was, and that worked out perfect. 226 was a good long. So right now, guys, what we want to do now is we got to wait either A, 272 long, okay, or B, 226 long. Because I think if we get down here under that 226 and 206, 206 could be the short, okay? Now, the other problem with this is they have another big layer here. They're working on 243. 243 is a given. We know this because the bulls have used this 243 a lot in the past. And it goes all the way back to like, I don't know, somewhere about May of 2025 or something like that. So anyway, 243, guys, is a good level to trade off of. So if you're looking at 243 this morning, that's a good long. See the long on 243 right there. Now that's going to stop at 260. And the reason it's going to stop is because that's where the traffic was prior to this movement. Okay. There's traffic there. So it will normally go up to about 243 to 259, 256. Boom, pull back 243 and go long again. So if we can get that long again, guys, we're going to take the long this time, okay? If we get 243 long, we will take it before the market opens just to gather something, okay? If it goes short there, that's going to be the short. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's probably going to be the short this morning. See this 243 right here, guys? This is the 243 I'm telling you about right here. I'm going to mark it and show you guys. Well, let me think if I can get over here. So mark it and show you guys what I'm talking about. This is that long that we're working on, okay? This is where everything's going to happen this morning. 243 will either be a long or a short. You can pick either one you want here. As you can see, we are coming short, like I told you guys, right? So I'm marking for the long. We're going to go short, okay? We see the short here coming out to be $13, $14, which is good. But don't bank on this staying short, guys, because it's probably not going to, okay? I'm just letting you know. That's why I marked the long there. We can take a little bit off the short. No big deal. $3, $4, fine with me. Let's go back and see what happens, though, when the Bears decide to give that short up and the Bulls take it back. 243 is a good place. 243, 226, those are perfect levels this morning. They're both golden for money. Now, we do have a wick coming in on this candle that we know the Bears are playing in, right? So we got to be careful with that, too, because we know that the Bears want to force us down today. However, this might not be a huge force down, but if the Bears want to take half back, I'm thinking 160 low is a good place to do it. You can get down to 160, 160 area and be fine down there, somewhere around 29, 160, or maybe even 29, 185. 185 is a good area too. So the 185 level is a good level to pull back to. But right now, we're just going to worry about taking this trade here to 43 and see if we can get some money. And there it is, guys. There's your money right there, 43. Just like I said, there's a long there, guys. You got to take the money and escape. The market's not open yet, okay? So if you're trading the 43, you want to bank some profits and get out. You don't want to hold it, guys, because he's not going to stay stable till the open. Now, when the open comes, if we get 43, guys, we're going to jump 43 or we're going to jump 26. One of the two this morning. That's it. We're not worried about anything else. I do believe if we get under like the 208, though, right here, I believe if we get under right about this 207 area and this area right here, I think this is where the bears want to be. I really do. I think the bears would be like, okay, can we come right here and kill these guys? So I put those right there for you to see if you can see my chart. Okay. I don't know why I don't know if it's these glasses, but it seems like my chart's kind of blurry. I got new glasses and I think they're blurry, guys. I don't like them. So anyway, as you can see right here, these are the two areas, like the 207, 169 area, and this 185 is in here anyway, 184, so it kind of makes sense. But right there is that factor at 185 I was telling you about. So we're going to flag this right here because I know this is a potential down, okay? Now, it might not be stable, but it will be probably a potential. However, this could also be the bounce area. You see this area right here, guys, we got marked now? This could be an area right here, guys. This could be an area where the bulls, this box could be where the bulls say, wait a minute, can we save it? This could be the protection zone, right? So they could come back to protection, bounce again, and go. Or they fall out of protection and go short, okay? So we know this. If we get down in here somewhere, we might be going short this morning, okay? But you got plenty of pullbacks all in this right here, all of this. There's massive pullbacks to the long side on this. So anyway, we're coming back down this morning, and we're probably going to come down to 226 and probably 217. But right now, and these levels aren't levels in the market. These are just market. These are levels we had previous before. So don't put them on your chart because they're not going to stay there. Okay. So here we go. 226 right here. Coming back down, guys. 226. That's what we want. 226. How you like my BluSky at? Check it out. Pretty cool. You got to get one, guys. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. So we know over here that we're looking at this chart. What you see on my chart is what I'm pointing at over here for you guys. And I'm telling you, if we can keep 226 this morning, we probably are going to kill this market. Right there. 226. Can the bull structure 226? I think we're going to have a massive pullback, but hey, I'm hoping we don't. But if we do, guys, I'm probably going to get in that short, probably down here around the 209, 208 level. Okay. That's what I'm expecting if we go short. Okay. I'm going to mark that 226 for you, though, so you'll know it in your mind. 226 long at the open. If we go long, if we don't go long, guys, we are going to go short down here. Okay. We are going to go short around that 98 area down there, 208, 209, because that's the only thing we got. So I'm just going to post these for you. I'm not trading this. I'm just showing you right now. I will take the trade with you guys. But right now, we don't have that trade to look at. But if the 226 bust, we are going to take that this morning, guys. If the open comes through and that thing starts running, we are going to take that trade because we'd be silly not to. It's perfect. We would be silly not to take the 226 trade. And people out there on YouTube are like, where am I going to trade at? Where am I going to trade at? They don't know where we're getting in, guys, because they're not in the channel. While they're all fumbling around looking for a trade, we're going to have one, okay? At the 226. And there it goes. But $1,000 right there. There you go, guys. $3,000. There it is. There's your money right there. There was your money right there, guys. That 226 is the money, guys. I'm telling you. Now, if we got our money out of the 226, but what are we going to do? We're going to wait for the pullback, okay? Because, guys, you can also get in at 207 if this thing doesn't work. 207, 208 on the bounce back. So we just got 226 and just absolutely destroyed this shit already. 6K. Boom, 226. Who loves me? Okay, so here we go. We are going to try to run this up in the gap area about 62. I think about the 286 would be perfect because we know 280 was beautiful. 286 would have been beautiful to take. I think we just did. And around the 295, we reached 295, guys. We got to run it to 307. So 295 runs 307. Okay, that's what we need. 205, 307. Let's go, guys. 11 grand in 1 minute. Boom, done. 12 grand 1 minute. Look at that. 12 grand in 1 minute, 307. Let's go. We break the 307 and boom, 325 is going to come through. How you doing, Peter, this morning? I know you're out there, Peter Koo. Sent me some messages the other day. I appreciate your messages. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me in the mornings and getting these trades. If you made a great trade, man, like and subscribe this morning and let me know. Come in the Discord, guys, on the P&L channel and post it. Hey, Mike, had a great morning with you. I want to see that from now on. If you're in here with me making good money, post it in the P&L in the Discord. I want to see it. Post it to social media, TikTok, and YouTube, and all the other places you can post and tell people, hey, look, man, we're serious in here. We're not playing around. Okay, 307, guys. 307 should breach that 325. We're going to see if we can hold the 325. Now, we got traffic from 325 up to about 342. So we got to make sure we get to 307 to get 305, or excuse me, 325. So what we're doing, guys, is we're trying to get here 307, okay, which we just killed, right? So we're going to put this, well, right there, 307. So the next, what we're trying to do here, guys, is get to the traffic at 307 up to, let's see, where is that level that we got to breach? The 43. So we know this is your traffic jam right here. This is your morning traffic going to work, okay? The stoplights and all that shit. We got to break the 43 here to get past all the traffic to get ourselves on track to the interstate. So because we can open up and run from there. And I think the 360 is a good place to go once we break this traffic at 43, 17K in 2 minutes flat. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Beautiful. Who does that? You know? Not many. Not many, guys. So I'm taking a picture of that. I'm going to post it later, right? So anyway, guys, we're going to try to see if we can get past this 43. Now, remember, we got in down here early, 224. We got to 324 is 100 points. We're already 100 points up in the first 3 minutes of the day. We're done, guys. 20 grand, I'm done. I'm done. I don't care. Done. We can walk away now and have a good day, right? When we get these kind of trades, guys, this is what happens. The 360 just hit also. So when you get these kind of trades, this sets your tone for your day, guys. Now, what's really going to set our tone is the next step up. That next step should be about right here, right about there at the 64, because we know 64 boys want the 86. I think it's 86, but I'm not sure because let's go back and look. Yeah, it's going to be right in this area right here. This is not permanent, though. These are only levels for this morning, guys, because they're going to change these around. We don't want to do that either. I get all kinds of crazy phone calls. So we don't want that. We want to do this, right? Right there. So about the 86 up there, guys, that blue line up there. That's where we're trying to get to because we know that's another area where there's two small areas where they traded before that's kind of goofy, but we can get through them. This is a big jump right here. 64, guys, is where the Bears probably don't want us getting to because they know this is huge, okay? Now, the 64 is a good level, okay, but the 86 is a good level too. But what happens to 86, guys? See, what they don't tell us and what the market doesn't show you is there's a step up here. Okay, this step up right here is not on a chart anywhere. This step up goes to right here, right to right there. Oh, I think it's right there, somewhere in that box, right? So we know the step up's in there, and we just killed the step up as I'm talking here. I can't believe that. So see that target, a step up target. Why is this so important to bulls? Because it's so important to bulls because the big one's sitting above them. Okay. Why is it so important? Because I'll show you guys why. I'll draw you a box. This box right here was created for the bulls to know that this is where they need to start breaching to. Right? They got to get up in here. Okay. So they need to come all the way into this box to get to the next level. Okay. So if you're a bull, you want to be up, well, not there. You want to be up in this next level, right? Not right there. It's too high. Right there. So, okay, guys, you see this? Look at that. Boom. Look at that. So if we're a bull, we got to be up here, guys. We got to get this thing to go up, right? We got to keep this box. And McCarman's favorite word, keep the momentum, guys. We got to get momentum going here. Let's go. Keep some momentum. Can we run this? Now, where's this next trade in case you missed the trade, guys? The next trade that you're looking for right here is the 94. If it pulls back to 94, she can trade it again because that's where they're all sitting at, right? Oh, yes. We're going to be cruising up there, man, about 420, somewhere between 407, 420, try to break the 420, try to get the 460. We know 20 is a definite area of interest. 60 is a better area. 65 is a really good area. But remember, the 94 is the long. So you will pull back from 94 because that's the recount. Okay, restructure of the mornings is like going to be the 94 and the 72. Watch it pull the 72 over here, guys, in your chart. It's pulling back for a reason because that's where the restructure is. See, people think, oh, it's bear. It is bear, okay, but you got to think the way I think. It's only a restructured move, okay, because there's traffic. Okay, so we know the traffic's down here. Where's that traffic? 60. Remember the 60 we came out of, guys? Remember this little level right down here, right where she's sitting, right here at the 60, right there. That's it. That's the place where you have to stay. Okay, because it starts getting dangerous under 60. Now we can hold the trade. We know that, right? But 60 is where you will bounce. And look, what did I tell you? Boom, bounce. There you go. See, it's not rocket science, guys. When you look at price action, you look at the numbers, you look back and see what these guys have done previous to what we're doing now, and you look on your charts, you go, wait a minute. If you make notes like I do, I've got notes everywhere on my chart. Bears were here, bulls were there, bears took this, bulls did that. How did the bears work out this plan today? How did the bears go short? How did the bears go long? What am I looking at? What risk factor was that there's in this trade? How much percentage did the bears take out of the bulls this morning? There's a lot of shit I do, but people don't get it because they don't see it, right? But when you look at all the stuff that factors in, you get trades like I trade, right? And this is why we're doing this, guys. You have to really stay on top of what you're doing. But we know when we call a trade, we're calling it for a reason, right? And now we're so far above the trade. We're way over here, guys. Look how far above the trade we are. 223. We're 100 points, 140 points ahead of them. So now we can sit back with no risk. We can close it. We can scale out. We can be done for the day. It doesn't matter. We made over 30K in one day already. Done. Boom. Done. Right? But we know we got a chance to keep going. If we can get these guys to hold that 60 and that 65 area right here, we can probably go up here, guys, and kill this again. And that's what we're going to do. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. Now, what am I going to close this trade? Well, probably soon. So I'm going to keep the money this morning. I'm just going to scale out. I'm not going to close. But as long as we keep staying around the 73, I'm not closing this. If it stays above the 73, I'm not closing this trade, guys. 73 is a place I know is restructure. 73 is a stupid little area where I have no idea why they're restructuring there because it's not even on the planet, but they're using it. And they're using it for a reason because you don't know it's there, but we do, right? A common trader wouldn't know 73 is a place to stay in, right? So they'll close their trade and go, my God, it went back up another 50 points, right? And here he goes. See what I mean? There's 50 points. So this is why we do this. Now, 420 is a big decision at 420. Will the Bears whack us at 420? And that's our new motto, whack us. They're going to whack us down, right? They're going to kill us. But as long as we now hold that 95 area, that 395, 394, guys, if you're holding 395 long, 394 long, like I just told you prior to this, you are golden if you can hold the 94 long. Because that is the only area of concern right now is 94. This is not a level. This is a previous level from a long time ago that we'll be turning off the charts today. We won't be using it no more. So 394, 395, guys, is a place where I would say, hey, I can get in right here if I want to. If I'm already in, I can hold it, okay? Because they've got to break the 95. You've got to come through the 95 here. The Bulls have to master 95. 395 is our friend. And that runs This is what opens the gate. This will open what I call the bull bear gate. This is where the bulls and bears will fight. But the bulls know if they can keep 395, moon gone. It's going to take off, and she's going to go to 420, and she's probably going to even go higher than that. And I'm expecting at least, probably 465 out of this, the top of that blue box. Okay, but there are some places in between where they might get stupid, and that stupid area is going to be the 443. Okay, we know that you got to break 443 to get 65. But that's just something. That's a preliminary little area that we don't have to worry about. We've got to get through it, but it's not. It is a big area, but it's not as big as the other one. It's not as big as that other one up there. That's a massive area at 465. That's a big, big area. And that area has been there for a while, but we haven't traded it because we haven't. Well, we probably have traded it before, but it's not really been that important. It was important back a couple months ago, but not now. So today it's going to flare up and be important all of a sudden, and that's cool with me. So watch this, guys. 420. We just hit 420, guys. We just nailed the 420, and now can we nail the 443? Oh man, look at this day here, boys. I hope you guys are happy on YouTube. Oh yeah, because this is massive, guys. This is what I call trading right here. This is massive. You get in the morning, boom, open, and we've been on for 12, 14 minutes, something like that. We're good. 15 minutes. We come in, we kill it, and we leave. It's beautiful. Can we get it? 443. We just passed it, guys. So now look at this. We're past the 443, like I told you guys. We're trying to get to the 65. Now, 61 and 64 are both sitting there, but 65 is that big level, okay? And what we're trying to do, if we can get past that, I do think we can go higher. But now, when you start getting in these areas, you start to say, okay, where are we going to push to? I mean, are we done? No, we might not be done, but we are going to go back over here and look at something real fast because I see something I really like, and it ain't that. Okay, so let's see if we can bring this other chart down so I can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so yeah, we know. Oh, we drew something there. That was kind of nutty. There's that I drew something. I got a note on my chart that says 414 to 420. At 419, well, we knew the 419 because we had 420, right? So I got another note on my chart for 550, 522 for a high on the day. So this is a long way up, guys, 522. So that's 100 points away from us. But I got a note there that we could possibly get here if we sustain the 420 later. And that was back in May. So there you go. So here we go, guys. Can we keep the 419, 420, and can we hold these trades to go up still? Now, this will pull back. This could possibly pull back to 400 even. It could drop 17 points on you. But as long as we stay above that 20, I think we got it made. And this is looking really good, guys. This is strong potential here. There's a lot of vast movement in this. I really think we're trying to come back and capitalize on the big move. And what's really funny about this, guys, I'm not going to tell you about it today, but tomorrow, if we keep moving, we got a major move coming. I mean, a major move coming. Almost 500 points, between 400 and 500 points north of us. So there could be some serious movement going on. It might be news tomorrow. It could be something they've got planned, but they're coming into an area sooner or later. We're going to hit that area, and I'll let you know when we hit it. I'm not going to tell you right now. When we hit that area, guys, if we're in that area and we go long, we are going to get a shit load of points. I mean, a lot of points. Okay. 550, 600. So can I break 65? So in a minute, guys, about a few minutes, we're going to see if I can turn on the YouTube channel and watch you guys. But maybe I can put it on my phone. Let's go to YouTube here, YouTube Live. I want to get the comments, guys, because I know with Nick's having problems this morning. So I want to get the comments, right? So I'll go to my own live and see if I can do the comments on my phone, right, for you guys. There we go. Because I can just mute it, right? Oh, we got 76 people watching. Right on, dudes. Okay, so let me see if I can mute myself in this. There. I'll just turn myself down. There we go. All right, guys. So now I can actually see. Um, pretty sure I can see your comments. Well, there we go. I can see them. Up 1K, all your accounts. Way to go, Jaja. You guys are welcome. That's awesome. 845, nice fight, Peter. I joined Longs, 29,364. Good job, guys. Thanks, Mike, Peter. You're welcome, Peter. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody on here. Huge trade. Yes, sir. Remember, you're not allowed to reproduce my trades or call my trades in other communities, guys, because we don't allow it. We do check. Okay. So if you're following me, if you got a Discord channel or something like that, we're going to know if you call trades in it because that's the way it works. So don't do things like that. Don't be that kind of person. Okay. So, guys, can we get to the 43 back up to 65? So now, guys, if I can see your comments, so just let me know some comments if you want to say them because I got it right in front of me, as you can see. Right here on my phone, I can see your guys' comments, okay? Because I can't bring it up on the screen. I got it beside me. Give us a free account. Give us a free account. You should not need a free account this morning if you're trading with me. You should be up in the green, right? That's what I look at. You guys should be green as all day long. So can we get to that 65 top of the box? Can we stay at 43, guys? Can we hold 43? Fact. Hey, BluSky says, I love you. I love you too, guys. First time watching. What a trade. Yes, sir. What a trade. Guys, I don't play around with trading. You guys that follow me all the time know that we try to structure our trades to get in and get money and get out. We're not here to play games. We want to just get in and make some money. That's it. I don't mind people following me and making money. That's not a problem. I want you to be in a funded account and reaping rewards from it, guys. That's the goal, right? Thank you. Thank you, Eric. So can we get to 460, 465 and break this big box right here? Because if we do, guys, they got a plan because there's step up, right? The market always knows there's a step up. And the step up from here is 96. I think it's like 96, but you never know. They might change that on us. We'll see. But right now, they're trying to see if the bulls can breach this box to go to the next step, which is about right there. Okay. So we're in there, somewhere in that box. We don't know exactly where yet, but I will know in about 6 minutes when it reaches the traffic level, because we also know that when 65 and 64 hit up here, there's going to be something to do with that 76 level in here. And I really do think if we can get this thing to gap to 76 right here, we're going to run to 96, 97, but we'll see. All right. Was down 800, now green 5. Way to go, man. Way to go, 40. That's a good job. Good morning, Team Blue Sky. Good morning, True. How you doing this morning? Market Mamas. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Becky. How you doing? Holding 65. Yes, 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 yes. Guys, look at this trade. Is this massive or what? This is just absolutely massive, guys. I mean, this is the kind of trade that we all love to see, right? And we are going to take a picture of this trade because I love posting my trades into the places and saying, hey, you should be in here with us, right? You should be here trading with Blue Sky. We got 29,640. That's right. So, guys, we got the 60. We got to break that 65 right here. This is a 65. You've got to cap 65. Watch it start getting full like crazy right here. Because this is that running area, man. I'm telling you, watch that 65. Look, there it goes. Bam! Right to 96. You gotta be kidding me, right? So Peter will tell you guys, he sent me a message the other day. He said, man, I've never seen anybody trade like you. It's in phenomenal craziness, right? But guys, I know this market. I've been doing this for a while and I'm self-taught. And I taught myself to know. I got tired of losing money. So I had to train myself. And I am self-taught, guys. Everything I've learned on my own. I got tips along the way, and I kind of took them in as advice. But everything you see me do, guys, I'm self-taught. No one sit down and coach me, right? But I had the drive. I had so much passion for these charts and these candles that everything I did was related to a candle. I'd drive by the clouds and see candles. I would look at just all kinds of stuff, man. So we gotta just come up through here, guys. We gotta get that 500 now. You gotta break 500 now, okay? We know we gotta break 500, and if we get to 500, I think what we're gonna end up doing probably, guys, more than likely, we're probably gonna see this big jump to 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter is good, but there is a level in here that's hiding from us, and we know it's there. It's been there for a long time. It's 516. So you might go to 516 next, okay? Or we breach the 494, 495, and we try to get to 514. So 514 to 516 is where we got to go now. Okay, that's it. How you guys doing this? Never seen like it? You're insane. I like being insane. It's kind of fun. Hit the like button and share it, guys. I'm telling you guys, I get on here every morning and do this every single day with you guys. And you can ask Peter or anybody in this room. For 3, almost 4 weeks straight, we've had a 30K day every single day. Every day. Today's 41. Check it out. 41K. If you're in this trade with me, guys, and you made 41K today, you owe me a pizza, man. Okay? Just telling you. I like pepperoni pizza. You owe me one. It's the only thing I ask. Or if you can't give me a pizza, tell you what you do. Go get you one of these. Buy a BluSky hat from me. How about that? So anyway, guys, you got a little bit of lag. I can see it there, but it's no big deal. Love it. Keep kicking. That's right. Yeah, I don't play, guys. I want my dream in BluSky was to bring trading to people, teach them how to trade, show them it can be done, get them into funded accounts, and let them make money following me. That's the goal. I want you funded. I want you to be able to send your kids to better schools. I want you to be able to pay your rent, your lights, your phone, buy the food, everything you got to do, guys. Right? This is what we need to do. We got to do it together. Okay. And you can ask anybody at BluSky. We are family at BluSky. If you work at BluSky, you're considered part of the family. When everybody acts like family here. So this is you're part of something bigger, guys. We're not just a prop firm, guys. We want to be able to help people learn, right? And we want to be able to help you. I will help you any way I can. If you're struggling trading, reach out to us. Just follow me. My teachings will help you. And so will Becky's and Coach Matt and some other people we know, and it's really cool. You guys see this? We have the BluSky coffee cup now. Check it out. It's awesome. Get your coffee cup, man. Drink coffee with me. Okay, so 95, guys. We got to go. I'm so glad you found us too. I am, because we're dedicated, guys. We are dedicated to make changes. I changed the whole thing when I came out with BluSky. If you guys know, when I first came out with BluSky, a passing account was 15 days for all these prop firms, and their payouts were every one time a month or 2 times a month, 15 days to trade. Guess what? We came out, we changed all that. They followed suit. Everything got changed around when BluSky came out, because I had been a prop firm trader with all those firms. I guess they probably didn't know that I've traded with all their firms, but I have. And the funny thing is, I went and looked at all the rules that everybody else had, and I decided, no, we're not doing that. We're going to do this the right way. We're going to go back to the old school firms, the ones that used to train their traders, teach their traders, get them into funded accounts, guide them, coach them. That's what we're doing. Right? 1,600 done for the day. Good job. 1,600 is awesome. That's an awesome day. You can do it, guys. You can do it. Let's go. We just got to break 500, guys. Keep moving. 500 is the key. As you see, we are going to slow down a little bit because that's normal. It's almost 10 o'clock. But we're waiting for 10 o'clock in 5 minutes, because what happens at 10 o'clock, guys? The 10 o'clock candle comes in on the 4-hour. Now, you need to look at that 10 o'clock candle every single morning. Make the 10 o'clock candle your damn best friend. Because if the 10 o'clock candle comes in lower than this candle, if the 10 o'clock candle comes on here and starts forming a lot lower, you are going to see pullbacks, right? So we look at that. So right now, right, it looks like we're still going to stay up, but I'm really concerned though at the 90 at the 60 level up here. 65 is a good level for the Bears. If they want to short us, it will be 65, I'm sure, because them guys are crazy. And they know they have some at 65. There it goes down from 65 to 46, which is fine. We still got the 43 to save us right here. So see how the 43 will bounce back, guys? So what we do is we say, okay, if we got the 43, where's the next stop down? It's going to be 22, right? So if we don't hold the 43, we're going to be coming down to the 20s. So this is where you got to watch your account. If you can't hold, guys, get out because you can always go back in later. But if you've already got your money for the day, there's no reason to go back in this. For the person who said he just had $1,600, I doubt he's going to trade anymore today. Keep it, right? Bless you. So, guys, I'm telling you, it's like just coming in here in the mornings and having a plan. We got to have a plan, guys. We're like a football team. We got to have a plan. You're not going to get a touchdown unless you plan, right? And that's what we do. We got to plan our trades. Right now, we have a perfect way to plan trades. Okay. We know exactly where this thing is going. I can tell you where this market is going before it even opens at 9 o'clock. But the reason that is because experience, right? Now, for those of you guys who are out there who are just started trading or struggling in trading, you found the right home. I'm just telling you right now. You found somebody that gives a shit. Okay. I want to see you make money. We are whacking the bears today. Bears are getting whacked. Oh, I love whacking bears. But I don't care. I'll be a bull or a bear. I don't give a crap. As long as it makes money, we don't care which way it goes. Now let's look over here at this other side. What we got going on over here? Yeah, we got a little bit of a pullback, but not much. Okay, so there we go. We got a little bit of a pullback right here, but it's not a big deal, guys. We need to hold the 43 and stay maintaining the 43. 43 is our friend right now. 43 and 23 are both. We know there's a big pullback in this, guys. And that place you got to be careful about is going to be that 94 down there. 394 is that big pullback. We need the 60 to break 65 again, push to the 500. So 65 is your mid level, okay? 500 is your high level, okay? 43, the 93.95 is that low level, okay? So the low level is 395, okay? Well, think about it as a ladder. 395 is your last step. Your middle step is the 445, 443. Your high step is going to be that 500. Okay. So once we get to 500, guys, we should start trying to keep this moving, but we got to get back there. So 443 is important. We got to stay above that and the 394. As long as we hold the 394, we're not worried about this. We're not at all. We're not even going to be concerned. Somebody I hope you make more. Thank you for doing this. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome, Brooke. I mean, that's why we do it, guys. I come in here, guys, in the mornings and stuff, and I want you guys to see how trading truly, really is done. It's not sitting watching the DOM go up and down and being all nervous and and freaking out. It's not hiding the chart, hiding the numbers. It's calling the trade. It's putting yourself in a position where you know the trade and calling the trade. You've seen all this shit on YouTube, guys. You've seen all this crap on TikTok. People hiding charts, sides of charts, and little tiny charts you can barely see. And look what I'm making, and it's just ridiculous. People that actually rule trade, man, don't have to sit and fidget and be all scared when they call a trade. You can tell they're confident enough to get in. If they're not confident enough to get in a trade, guys, and you watch them, you know it's wrong to be trading with them. They got to be confident. They got to tell you that trade before you ever get in. You don't call a trade and say, "Oh, I'm getting in here, guys," and then everybody gets in with you. No, I call mine way early, like you guys will tell you. Hey, I'm getting in here and here this morning. That's where I'm getting in. That's where we're going, and that's what we do. I tell you way ahead of time to give you the opportunity. Now, if you're trading this now, guys, the 10 o'clock candle just came in, right? So now we know 445 is the problem. We got to stay there at 10 o'clock. We have to, guys. If not, you are going to pull back to 200 on this, or not 200, 420, excuse me, 420. I keep thinking 220. I don't know why. 220 is on my brain. I think it's 222. I have 222 in my brain from a long time ago. So we got to keep the 445, guys, or we could pull back to 420. So 420 is a fall, but 445 is that level we got to keep. And I think we're trying to keep the strong level because we're so close to getting back where we were at the 96. Okay, the 65, 96 area, that's where we want to be. You're 9K on the day? Damn, fire. That's awesome, bro. That is awesome. That's beautiful. Everybody, people go online and they see these guys and they say, "Oh yeah, I got this money. I got this $1,200 or 14 or 15 or I got 600 or whatever." And then you watch the guy trading. He's only trading little increments, like 3, 4, 5 little points, right? Just getting out 3, 4, 5 little points, getting out. Those kind of people, guys, they're just scalping. They're not really trading. Trading means you can hold longs for all day. You can hold shorts all day. You can do anything you want. You can walk in this chart as a professional and get money out of it anytime you want to. And that's what I want you guys to be able to do. I want you to be able to sit down 9:30, make a plan, say, well, I'm going to go long here this morning or I'm going to go short here. You go long, make a bunch of money, get you in your fund account, and you send me a letter or a postcard for you're in the Bahamas, right? Because you're making really good money and you don't have to work anymore, right? Let's go. Come on, we need to hold the four. We got to hold. I think if we can hold the 65, we can hold the 80 here. I think we'd be good too. 80 is pretty cool. 80 is a responsive level for people who are trying to go back in. I can see it already happening. You can see that momentum trying to track there at 80. I don't know why they're doing it, but hey, I'm cool with it as long as their friends are. So we're good. I think there's a song, something like that. Maybe it was Snoop Dogg that said, I don't remember. Anyway, so, guys, so let's like 96, man. That's what we need. So how you guys doing this morning? How you doing, Becky? Everybody out there? You got 82 people. Come on, can we break 100? We break 100, guys. I'll give away some accounts. How about 250Ks this morning? Can we get 100 people in here? Can you guys invite somebody? We only need about 16, 18 people. Actually, we only need not like a couple, about 20 people, maybe something like that. So anyway, guys, come on. Get some people in here. Let's give away some accounts. How about it? Anybody down with that this morning? Let's go. How you doing, Gator? Come on, people. Let's go. We got to get this thing to break 500, man. If we break 500, especially right now at 10 o'clock, because remember, guys, the 930 candle topped the 504, right? So what do we want to do? We want to bypass the 504 for a big move. We want to get the 496 and 504, and then boom, right? Adios. 1,500 a day. Good job. Good job. 1,500 on the day, Gator. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. Can we do it? Can we do it? Man, we're getting close, guys. At 94 is right there at the box, man. But see, this is the high traffic level, and we know it. So we know from here, guys. We also know that 500 is a traffic level. This is why we're having a hard time getting through here. I'll show you why we're having such a hard time. You see right here at 500, guys. Let's just put it at 499. So it's like right here. Okay, this is your next step up. See that? This box right here is the traffic box. So there's a lot of traffic between the 95 and the 420 and the 523, 524 area. There's a lot of traffic in here. It's light traffic, but it's enough. There's not a lot of traffic in this area. There's a smaller traffic here by the 64, 63. So we got to get above this 504 marker right here on this candle to breach this, because you can see it's right there on the other candle. You got to breach 504, come up and boom, and start moving through. And if we can breach this traffic area. We breach the traffic area, I think we will go higher. Now, the question is, can we get from the traffic area to two areas? First of all, we need the 22. The 522 is perfect. Second of all, well, it's 522. So both of them line up to be 522. So when 522 can hit, can we get to the next level at the 40? 540, 542. Or will it be 542, right? So we already know, since they've told us, or shown me, not told me. I'm just seeing on my own. So here we go, guys. I'm looking at this one right here, that box there. And then from this box, what am I looking at? A big one to right about there. See what I mean? See it stacking? I see stacked. Then we're going to stack this, guys. Can we stack this all the way up from box to box, guys? Remember when I used to tell you guys back in the old days on the Discord about the level trading, how we would step up trades? We keep stepping up, stepping up. That's what we're doing this morning. We're stepping up. We're stepping up, stepping up, stepping up, stepping up. Now, the good thing about step ups and drawing them is you know where the step downs are, right? You see the ladder right here? Right here? You guys see this ladder? Look, step up, step up, step up, step up. Big step up. Okay. Big step down, big step down, big step down, huge step down to another step down back to this box, right? That makes sense, correct? You guys get that? Let me know on YouTube if you guys get it. Let me know. Get your friends. That's right. Let's go. We lost some people. You're at 78 now. We got 82. I guess people made money and left. There's your 520, guys. We need 522. Where you go, Peter? How you doing, man? Got a run for the day? Thanks, Mike. Hey, it's awesome. Thank you, Peter. Thank you for the comments I got for the day from you also. Appreciate it, brother. So, guys, we're taking the 22 now. Can we step up? See the step up? Can we get up here, guys? Can we go to here? This is what we're trying to get to, guys. We want to breach all of this, especially right here at this 22. We want to just absolutely go, 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 go. Super cool. Appreciate you. Thank you. How am I finding these? How I find these? I'm just going to call you Zang. Zang, how I find these is a lot of experience, man. I've learned how to draw. I've learned how to make notes. I've learned how to backtrack. I've learned how to retest. I've learned how to make notes on everything I see, and I put it all together to my own trading system. And that's what you're seeing now is my trading system. And it's hard to follow. Just listen to the numbers, guys. And maybe one day I'll reach out and get this developed for everybody to use in the funded account. Because once you have it, you won't have to worry about trades anymore because it's easy to find. So anyway, guys, we're just going to try to see if we can run up here to the next traffic level, which is going to be 540, I think, 540, 543, 545, and we'll go up there and wait around. And I got to take another picture. Guys, we are almost at 50K trade here. We are almost, I just looked at that. Oh my geez, look at this, guys. I just seen it. We're at 49,900 and something. Holy crap. That's just insanity, man. So brave man for not closing the first peak and trusting the new 4-hour candle. That's right. You have got to learn how to trust that 4-hour candle, guys. The 4-hour chart is your friend. You know, when you, especially at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, because that's when the time change is 10, 10 and 2, right? 10 to 6, whatever it is, every 4 hours, 10 in the morning, 2. So at 10 and 2 every day it's going to be something different, guys. And that's exactly what the bears don't want you to look into. They don't want you watching that 10 o'clock a.m. candle on the 4-hour because it pretty much will set your day most days. So you got to watch that 10 o'clock candle every morning, guys. That's a nice luxury sedan. Sure is, man. That's like a car right there. That's like well, nowadays it's barely a pickup truck. They're like 50 grand now. But I will say that the F Ford 250 is a good truck. I don't have a new one, but I do have one. So I would say that. I've had no problems with it. It's great running. So I'm kind of tall, guys, like almost I'm about 6'1", so it's kind of hard for me to fit in a sedan sometimes. And I like to see. I like to be able to see in front of me. So a pickup truck's always been my thing because I can see in front of me. But so I've had small cars. I think the most dependable car we ever had was years and years and years ago. I had a Rogue. Remember the little Nissan Rogue? Dependable as the day is long, guys. But anyway, That's a shout out for Nissan this morning and Ford. So I hope you heard that. So anyway, guys, so hard to get in, Vodka. Well, Vodka, it shouldn't be hard to get in now because you're still looking at pullbacks, brother. You can still, guys, make entries at the 515, the 518, and the 520 on this. And the 522 is beautiful. If you can get an entry to stick and hold the 22, you got it made. Okay, just let you know. If you stick and hold the 22, 522 is another entry. That entry will kill this market if it holds. Okay, if it pulls back, it's going to be 500, 505. So you're looking for like 505, 517 up in that area. But the 22 is an area where we know the 522 is a structure, guys. So 522 is that bull structure. They know the 22 can push the market, and the bears know this. You'll see it pull back here. But if you stick that 22 and hold it, you're going to get some points there. See that? Look at that. We just got 12 points right there, guys, off that 22. So see, this is not hard to find a trade, right? Jaja laughing his ass off. You're shorting at 700. I'm not shorting at all today because I'm telling you right now, guys. If there's going to be a short, it's probably going to be 565, more than likely. That's what I'm thinking. But hey, we could be wrong here. But there's a lot of levels coming up ahead of us that I know that are going to be critical to bulls, and because we have to go mark them too. Because I see one over here that I just forgot about and didn't make a note on. Actually, there's two there. Oh, there's actually three there. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Four. There's like four of these right here. But normally I don't concentrate too much on small structure stuff. But here lately, I have been concentrating on small structure because for some reason, it seems like the bears are floating around that. And it just doesn't make any sense why. Let's like right here, guys, at the 32, 532. You wouldn't think 532 would make a difference. But guess what? It's a float. The bears are floating around it, and they've been hanging out there for a while. And I know they were because on July 28th or 18th, they were stuck there. And it doesn't make any sense why, because it's not even a big level. But just because it's not a big level doesn't mean they won't use it. And that's what I look at. Right now, guys, we got all the levels for this morning and today. I don't think we're going to breach any of these big high ones up top. I got levels all the way up to like 750, 800. And beyond that, I got levels that go all the way to 31,500, and I got levels that go way down to like 26,000. So we're covered there too. So right now, guys, we're just trying to breach these traffic areas. I really think if we can get by the 32 area now, you got to go to 32 area, and you got to get to 40 and 43. So 32 is another long. So they know 32 is another long, trying to get back to 43. And what they're trying to do, guys, is get to the bigger levels. They want to structure this to the 78 up here, this box right here. This is where we're trying to go. See how we hit it? You guys see this? You see how we hit this box right here? We're trying to get in this box. That's what we're trying to do, guys. I just can't reach 50K. Oh, it reached it once right there. But look at that long, beautiful candle. Holy crap. Isn't that awesome, guys? What a move, man. What a move. Such a bummer. One of those of you. Yeah, such a bummer, vodka. It's all right, man. You got me. It's okay. We're good. Tomorrow's a new day too. And plus, we're not even done, guys. I'm seriously thinking this is going to go to 78 up there. See that 43 right there, guys? That 42 is the 40. The 40 is another trade. That's another entry. So we know that 40, 42, 43 is another entry right here. So can they maintain this entry? And what's funny about this one is I've got some kind of special note up here. I'm going to go read this. Bulls take back the market. And what was really weird is the Bulls were trying to get this market back right there at that 55 a long time ago. They had a protection area here before. That protection area was 18, 518. So it's kind of strange that I got those notes there. And they were holding. And I left those notes there and forgot all about them, but they're there. because we had the 518 as a protection area. Okay. So we're staying above the protection area. And for some reason, I got the 573, 575 says the bulls need to get here. And then they breached the 91. So that's kind of weird. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those ahead of us where everything was kind of like struggling and coming back and people acting crazy. That's really cool. Jen, was that Raging? Yeah. So yeah, guys, 50K, let's go. Can we breach it? That's what we're trying to do here, guys. I might ask a question or something later. I might give away an account this morning. How about that? But remember, I don't have Nick on here with me, guys. I don't know if he's on here or not. So if I give away an account, you're gonna have to reach out support and let them know I gave you one on the live. And I'm sure they'll ask me. I'll say yes, I did. So just because I don't know if he's even on with me because he had technical problems this morning, but he might be. So we're good. But don't you guys like the interaction with me talking to you? I can see your post and I can interact with you. Hello there. Gee, how you doing? I like this a lot better. I like being able to talk to you guys, see what I'm doing, see what you're thinking, how's your day going. So, guys, right now we're just trying to stay here and hold this. We already know that there's a big level that we're looking back on. And remember, guys, that 465 is now the big massive pullback. So we know 465. As long as we're above that, we keep holding. My stop gain's at 463, so I'm leaving it there, 463, and I'm just going to hold the shit out of this. Okay, right? That's right. We got it, Aussie. I got that big screen back here, guys, behind me. I'm planning on trying to make a screen that I can just walk up to later, but we're getting that done too. I'm gonna be able to walk up and point and show you that's coming. So we're just gonna get there, guys. I'll have you in my class with Jaja. Let's get right. I'm gonna be like the weather man. That's right. Today's forecast is bulls, right? With a slight chance of bear. That's what we'll say. And yes, my coffee's starting to get cold. I gotta get a coffee pot down here, man. I gotta start making my coffee here right beside my desk. It'd be kind of awesome. But you guys, I was planning this morning since 5:30. I got this morning at 5:30 to get on here with you guys. I jumped up at 5:30 this morning, ready to go. Like, okay, I wish it was 9 already. That's right, guys. Don't miss that lab today, guys. 2 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. Request suggestions and stuff like that. And he's doing one on don't hold the losers. Remember, guys, I tell this like it is. I tell this to my friends. Don't hold losers. Even like people that are in bad relationships, I tell my friends, don't hold the loser. Kick the loser. Get rid of the loser. It's like trading. Get rid of that loser. You know. So that's really good, guys. You don't ever want to hold losers too long because you're going to lose money, guys. Stop losses are out there for you to lose money. Whoever came up with the word stop loss was a moron because you should put a break even on your trade. Why would you want to lose money in a trade? It makes no sense. It's all YouTube bullshit, right? It's all that phenomenal. Like, oh, we'll get these guys to believe stop losses are the thing to do. And then you realize you're always thinking about a stop loss and going negative. That's negative, guys. That's not positive. It's not a positive reinforcement in your trading. That's bringing you over to the negative side of the market, which you don't want to be in. But they've been preaching that for years and years and years. Get out of that mess. Don't. That's a losing way to trade. Stop losses are for losers. Use a stop gain or a break even. Don't have to have a stop loss. When you're in profit, you put a stop gain, walk away, take a shower. When you're not too sure about the trade, stop gain or no, stop gain. Stop break evens. You're allowed to put a break even, guys. That's right. Don't go to the dark side, as Nick said. Remember that 494, guys. 494 pullback can go right back up, guys, because that's what we're structuring off of. The 494, 495. There's a structure there that we have. So that's just part of it, guys. $494, $495. We'll wait and see, right? 501 here. We should stay above the 495 here if the Bulls want to keep rolling with this. But you're going to have pullbacks in this, guys. And see, this is not where the Bears went short before. This was part of the Bears short on the pullback last time they went short. This was like, I don't know, probably 70 or 80 points higher than they went short last time. So we're in the area where the Bears went short back before on their third candle or fourth candle down. I think that was like on a, but we're still like 113 or 114 points from the real area where the Bears really started to make a move on the second candle they did in that one day. But right now, the Bulls are just trying to hold, guys. They're just trying to hold that 494, as you can see. This is beautiful, though, guys. That's right, G. Don't use stop loss. That's always drilled in our head, guys. Even when I first started trading, that's all I thought about. I can have a stop loss. Even companies out there have put out, you got to use a stop loss to trade with us. Yeah. Why? Well, I don't want to use a stop loss to trade with you. Where I can lose money? Not happening. I don't use stop losses. Stop gains. When you're in the trade, guys, move your gain up behind you. Track your trade. Move your money up. Keep money. Keep money. Keep money. When you're not sure about the trade, break even trade. Right? Break even. You want to use a stop loss? Okay, $10, $5. That's a stop loss. You can I can lose $5, right? That's fine. $5, $10 tops. If you really, really want to keep that stop loss thing in your mind, $5. Outside of that, I won't use it. I have never used them. And people have always said something to me on my lives and my discords, and I don't see a stop loss ever. No, I don't believe in it. I never have. It's just one of those things, guys. I looked at it and went, what the hell? Why would I do that? That makes no sense, right? But you start learning stuff as you start getting more deeper involved in trading, guys. You don't have a bunch of news channels going on and the tickers running around and all the what we call the gory, like have you guys ever seen concerts, right? You've been to a concert. You've seen the fireworks and the big show before the guy comes out and sings and they hype it all up. They got ticket sales. All of that is part of the hype. Trading has a lot of that hype behind it with certain aspects, with certain people out there in the markets. They hype things up. They hype it up to make it look really like, oh yeah, man, this is great. But what they don't tell you is like hyping up a stop loss and all that kind of stuff is just all the stuff behind the scene because it's really just part of the hype. The news, the tickers, all 15 people sitting in together talking about trading at one time, and not one of them taking a trade at all. It's just all hype, right? To me, you can hype up stuff, but you got to be able to show it, right? You got to be able to show people, hey, look, man, we got to get this done. But anyway, guys, 495, guys. If we can hold the 495, we're looking good, guys. I really think 495 is a factor here. We got to hold that area. As you can see, the Bulls are still trying. We got the momentum. We've kind of slowed down a little bit because remember, when the market gives out big money, what happens? It slows down, right? Now, the reason it slows down is because are we going to go back and make a higher high, or are we going to start making a higher low, right? Now, what do we do? Okay, so you guys can see on the 15-minute, we made a high right here, right? But we're back down here. So if the next candle comes in down here somewhere, we're going to make a higher low, which normally that would tell you, oh my God, we might be going short. That is true. That is a good way of looking at that. You could see, I wouldn't say short, but you'll see a pullback, a red candle come through, right? But that doesn't mean shit with this kind of market. And why is that? Why do I say that? Because as long as you're staying above our area where protection is going to be, and I'm going to show you guys where that is right now. Okay, we're going to go mark this protection area, and we're going to tell you, right? It's right here. So we're going to go over here and we're going to write bulls protection area. You guys can see me do this in real time, which I like that too. Right here, the top of this box is bull protection area. This is where we do not want to be here. We got to protect this 465. If we don't, we're going to come down. So that tells me that my trade ends at 465. I scale out up here, right? I scale out when I get 52, 53 grand up here, maybe 52. Hey, we're at 50. I got a picture, guys. So we finally broke 50. Oh, look. Oh, we broke 50 and it goes back down as I get my camera. Really? Come on, man. Don't do that to me. Are you kidding? I got it, guys. I got the picture. So yeah, I hate pullback. Big Papa hates the word too. So guys, see the restructure of this, guys? See what we're doing now? Now we're getting to that 40 again, that 43. We got to breach that area up there, guys. We got to breach it. And what I mean is right here. We got to stay above this area right here at that 43, 44. Okay, because if you can stay above this 43, 44 right here, you're going to have it made. Now, we might see what they call like you gather. Okay, so we let the bears pull it back, right? But we know we're letting these stupid bears pull it back because people are dumb, right? They're going to get in, they're going to try to sell. And what happens? They get caught. So we set a trap for them to get in. They don't know the 43.94 are our trade levels that we're working on today. So they take it down, they make a little bit of money, right? They don't get out, they hold. So everybody jumps in, pulls it down. They forget to get out, and they think they're gonna make big money. Boom. Then what happens is you gather all these contracts up at an area of confluence, which that confluence area is right where we're sitting at, and you're going to watch this thing go. See, this is the confluence at 43. This is where everybody wants to be in. All the guys that are holding this are like, yeah, please let 43 breach because what we're going to do is we're going to try to get from 43 to 67 in a hurry. So right here, right there, that's 66.50. That's where we want to go, guys, right here. This is what we're going to do to gather contracts to bounce that to 66 and make people cry. Right? So if you're looking at a place to get in, you should have got into 43. Now, once we breach the 43, guys, and we get up here back up to where we came from at the 51 up here, once we get past that 66, see, the Bulls know they got this 67 right here as their friend. They know it is. They ain't dumb. Well, maybe they are. But the 67 can be our friend. It's a temporary friend. It doesn't mean it's going to last. But what it does, the 67 will make this market jump. And I know that. 67 is going to push us right to where I want to be, which is 77, 76, up on that blue box. Okay? We need to get up there to the blue box, guys. Watch that market take off. What I tell you guys? Come on, let's go. Right there. I think it's going to be right. It's not 78, guys. I think, yeah, it's going to be right there. 76, 76, 77, somewhere in there. There you go. There you go, Raging. There you go. Down 500 and heard me call it and took it. That's why you do it, guys. Once you hear me call that trade, man, I'm serious about these trades, guys. I'm not going to give you a trade that won't work. Okay. If I tell you it's a level that we're trading off of and we can probably make money there, I'm going to let you know. And I'm going to let you know if it's going to pull back there. I mean, you're in an area right now where you're going to have some pullbacks. And the reason is because two things. We know we just tapped the 67 that we needed, right? Remember I told the 67 guys, we just tapped it, okay? And we know that we got to go to 40. So 540 to 67 is a pain in the ass. But look, remember I told you 67? Look at that, guys. 67.25, exactly what I called, is exactly where they went to. Because we know that is the lead to 76 to break. Imagine that, guys. We just tapped 67. Thank you, Josh. So we got up to 67. Now we're going to pull back, right? Well, they don't scare us any. You can't scare us out of this because we already know it's going to pull back to where? It's going to pull back in restructure. There's going to be trades at 32. There's going to be trades at 21. And there's going to be trades at 43. 43, 20, 43, 32, 21. All three areas. They're going to jump right back in and try to push it. 21, 32, 43. That's it. I'm green as green, boys. 51. I can't believe this. It's a good day, though. Not my highest day, but it's a good day. FOMC 2 years ago was my highest day. That's like a year ago. Actually, 1 year ago. I led those guys through some major trades that day. All right, let's go. My biggest loss ever, guys, in one day was like 25K. My biggest gain the day after was 26. I got it all back the next day. That was pretty funny, though. But it was crushing to my ego. The market will crush you when you think you know everything. That's why you just got to take your time, develop yourself. The market has no feelings. So therefore, we have no feelings trading it. We don't care. We go in and get money. We don't give a shit what they say. Trade what you see, guys, not what you hear. I came up with that slogan. That is my own slogan. Trade what you see, not what you hear. Okay? Come on, man. 74 people. How y'all doing today out there? 74 people. 74 people. Only a few people are putting notes on the screen here. Guys, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good this morning? Good to see you. Good to see you live with me. Remember, I told you guys, 67. See it? There she is, right there. This is the one we want right here. 67. We want that 67 to haul ass this morning. Yeah. What do they want? Hang on, guys. I got a phone call. What do they want? Yes, mother. Sorry, guys. That was a call I had to take. So, but at least we got the question out of the way they wanted to ask. That's good. Anyway, guys. So now we're back here and we're looking again. Last week, yeah, I know 60K. That's cool. So we did some good trading last week, guys. We had some monster days last week too. But this is a good. This is good for a Tuesday, man. Right? Usually it's terrible Tuesday. This is crazy. I love it though. So guys, we're still trying to breach that level that we want. Now remember, this is not really like a level. It's not one of my bigger areas, but I do know that the Bulls came here before, and for some reason they love that 275, 270, or excuse me, not two, the 576. The 576, I think, could be our friend. But we got to get past the 67, which we already know that. And the reason I'm saying that is because of traffic levels. See, what they don't show us in the market, guys, that I do know that 54 up here, 54 to 68, right? So let's go over here, guys, and let's go over here and grab this, make this. Okay, we're going to change this box right here, and we're going to make this a different color, right? We're going to say yellow. Okay. Now we're going to go up here to 60 to 67, 68. But we're going to color this inside of where? 54. You see that? This is the bull traffic zone. They know this is part of the traffic. to get to the level they need to get to, right? Now, the beginning of that traffic actually starts below us at 42, but we know the traffic area is actually from about 54. I think it's actually 58 really, but it's like 58 to 68. So, well, that's not far off, right there. So it's right there. So you see that traffic up here, guys? This is something you have to break to get higher in the markets. And see, they don't show it on a chart. No chart shows this. I had to learn this on my own. But when I use my traffic areas, I can say, am I going to break traffic or is this going to be the short? Because see, most of the time, I could probably put a red box here, but I don't do that. Why do I not put a bear box there? I don't want a bear box there. I don't want to make myself think there's a short there when there's probably not one and get my mindset different, right? So I'm just going to leave that interaction box there to tell me that it's traffic. Okay. We have traffic through there. We have even bigger traffic ahead of us, right? We have a lot of traffic coming up. We have 578 traffic. All right. Okay. That's 578 traffic right there, guys. Right here. If you take this traffic box right here at 570, right here, about the 80, I think. And this traffic box goes to right here, right? So these are traffic boxes up through here. Okay. This one and both of these are. So these are concerning areas that we know we need to get to keep the market moving. Okay. You've already been through the bottom traffic. I just didn't mark it. Well, we did kind of mark it, and that was the 12, like the 1222 number. But as you can see, guys, this is what we do, right? So look, there it is. Well, see, that's true, Rage. I mean, you're right. That could be these traffic levels act as resistant levels, even though they're not. Because what happens is you get 3 areas or 3 key areas or 3 key numbers in trading that are sitting there. The bulls have to break those 3 tiny numbers to move the market. Those 3 tiny numbers, if they don't hit, it retracts, right? So that's what happens. It can be a rejection off those little boxes. See how she just bounced up there again and kind of went through it? We got to have those to break those, guys. And when you get there and you see this and you know it, you see it coming, guys, it makes trading so much easier. Because then if we don't break this on the day here, if we don't get up through these areas from this box to this box and keep moving, we're done. We close trades, right? So, but we also know that we're not going to close this till 360 or what's the 460 down here because we don't hold this because this is a protection area. It can fall all the way down here, guys, and we're still going to be safe because they're going to go long again here, right? But anyway, we're trying to stay up here, guys, and just keep this trade going up here. But you can see that big sell wick on the 15. Now, just because there's a big sell wick on the 15-minute does not mean we're closing this. Why? Because of the 70, or excuse me, because of the 532. The 532 is the pullback rebound trade. 532. Watch 32, guys. Watch. Watch that 532. Watch. If she gets back to 532 or she bounces all the way back down between 532 and the last bounce, guys, will be the 12, or excuse me, the 513, 514. So 514 and 532 are both longs. And so is that 22 right there. 22, 13, and 32. See, what's the 22? 22 is a long, right? See 22? Now watch 22 try to get back to 32. Because 32 is the carryover long on the next long going back. So there it is. It's hilarious. See that? Live in real time. We took 22 to 32 to 43. 43 will, okay, 43 comes up here. And what they do next is they say, okay, can I breach 30? Can I breach this 32, and hold that to 40 and 43? So now guys, 22, 32, 43. That's it. So as long as we stay at 22, we keep making that trade to go up to 32, we'll see 43. We get under the 22. Only thing we got to be concerned about is the 14, the 513 and 514, because they are saving areas for us right now. So the 513 is that place where it's a little dangerous at 13 for a pullback. It's okay. So as long as we stay above 513, there's no reason to be concerned. None. Anybody take that trade at 22, get 32, get that 10 points? Hello there. You may get that 10 points. It's beautiful. So I'm up 300 points already. Over 3. It's beautiful. So now we wait. What can we do, guys? We look for 32 long, 22 long, because we're getting resistance pullback off the levels. But 32 is huge, man. 32 can make or break us. 32 is a place where we know the bulls want to try to breach back to the top of 73. Remember I called it 76? We got 73 out of that. Yeah, they're on shorts, man. You're right, Jen. That's craziness. And they're going to get murdered. They take these little shorts and think they're going to get somewhere. They don't know 24 and 33 are not their friend, and they're going to get killed. When you don't know the levels, guys, to trade on and the areas you need to trade in to be safe, when you don't know those, you get your accounts whacked. And believe me, I know because I did the same thing. I got my accounts whacked many times learning because I didn't know where I'm supposed to be. The hardest thing about trading is knowing where to be. If you know where to be, there's no, it's nothing to it. You get in to kill it. Just get in here and beat the shit out of this thing and go on about your day. That's what we do, guys. We've done it every day now for three straight weeks. We have been over 30K, 40K days every single day here for over 3 weeks. You guys know, like Jaja will tell you that. Peter Koo will tell you. All the guys that follow in this room, they're always here. They can tell you and verify that, hey, look, we have done some serious trading in this room. I don't mind doing it for you guys. I want you to be funded. That's the whole goal of trading is to get traders funded and get them on the right area to take the right trades to build a career, right? Yep, I've had one. Yeah, that's all right, John. About one bad day in 2 years. That's all I've had. It's I used to have several bad days when I first started. Yep, that's right. You probably got that right. And I never traded like guys. When I first started too, I didn't make the mistake of trading like 20 accounts at one time. When you're learning, that's the biggest mistake you could ever make. 3 is all you need. Trying to trade 12, 14, 20 accounts, that's craziness. If you don't even know how to trade one, how are you going to trade 20? Right? Makes no sense. But you can. We're testing it. Okay. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying you should trade one and test the other 19 with strategy. What strategy you can come up with will work for you. I know, right? Thank you, Mr. CC. I appreciate that, bro. I mean, guys, I just try to be honest in here, and I try to tell you guys, hey, look, man, I'm just leading you guys to trades. I'll call the trades for you. You want to jump in, great. If you don't, that's cool. If you make money, share it. Let me know. Go to our Discord, guys, in the P&L. Post something. Let us know how your day went. Let everybody else know that they're missing out. Do you know that a person told me yesterday? He texted me on one of my social pages, and he said to me, "Yeah, I don't understand why you guys don't have 100,000 people." He said, "I think I haven't seen this kind of trading in years from anybody." He said, "I don't get it." I mean, I don't know, man. You tell me, right? There's so many people out there that are missing out on a golden opportunity, guys. On a golden opportunity to be sitting in this room with you. We're blessed to be here. We're blessed to know this, right? I'm blessed to know it and blessed to pass it on. So I'm good with that. So can we now be blessed and get up to the top? That's what we're trying to do this morning. Can we get to the top of that yellow bar up there? Not yet, Mr. C. I don't have anything on the videos. I'm gonna make some stuff on this though for you guys, but I really want you to be in a funded account with Blue Sky. I'm not gonna give it out to people who are just trading, with everybody and their brother. It'll be exclusive for Blue Sky traders only. And my Blue Sky cup is about empty. See my Blue Sky cup? It's freaking awesome. Almost. Yeah, I've been trading the EQ for so long, it's like I've just made it my permanent friend. Hey, thank you, Mr. CC. That's awesome, brother. 1650. I've been trading this NASDAQ guy for a long time. I've just learned that I just like the NASDAQ better than any of it. Yeah, I need a refill, man. That's what I really need. So, guys, can we get up to the top? That's what we're trying to do. We're still trying to break this traffic area. Now, remember, the pullback, guys, is going to be the 43. 543 is the pullback entry. Okay. It's going to be 542, 543 to 540 to 543. It's right in there. The next target up we're trying to get up to is like the 58. We want to get to the 58 to the 68. We got to get that 58, 68 area. And this is this yellow little box right here. Okay. We got to get that little yellow box out of the way right here. We got to get to this little yellow box right here. We got to come up, right? Right here. We got to get through this mess right here. And then get through this and get to this and keep moving. Because I know where we want to go. Okay. Right up here, guys. Right about there. Right there. That blue line? That blue line is probably going to be a place of really where we see things really start to change. If we get to that blue line up on that chart, which I think is on the 593, we can see things change. Now there's going to be traffic up through there. I don't understand though why they haven't had the. So I'm just going to talk to myself, guys. Yeah, so it is 93. So you got that traffic jam up there too, which makes perfect sense. But that 93 is good. But I really think right now, though, our biggest thing is going to be that 78. 78 is a monster area that we got to get to. Once we get to the 78, guys, I think you'll see a jump straight to 93. Probably, boom. Yeah, I just need somebody to come down here and hang out with me and stand here with me and just maybe press the button for me. I just call it, you press it kind of thing. Be kind of cool. I can do that, Nick. So, guys, I am going to be going on a trading adventure here in about September. So I'm not going to put it out there yet, but I will be live trading from certain locations. I'm going to be meeting with traders at certain locations, and I'm not dropping locations until I get there. But you will see me online those days. I'll let you know how it goes. So pick me. So I said, pick me. All right, guys. So it's almost 11 o'clock, but that's cool. So tell you what we're going to do here. Okay. So you guys see my entry, right? 223, right? Does anybody know what level I called this morning? Okay. Does anybody know what level I called this morning that's right under the 223? All right. That's right under the 223. That was our pullback level for a big short going down to 150. Does anybody know that level this morning I called? Can you remind yourself that? Anybody who can recall it, I'll go away. I'll put out 150K right now if anybody can tell me. We'll give another way in a minute. But Nick, you're on here, you can see. So Nick, you're right here, right? I think Nick is still on. If not, you guys can reach out to support. Okay, Nick's here. Good. Nope. Not yet, guys. Nobody's got it yet. Boom. There it is. Brian wins. 209, Brian, you are the winner. 209 was that level this morning. So the 50K goes to Brian Rabin. Brian, good luck. Good luck on the 50K account, and congratulations. You just won an account from BluSky for 50K for the 209. Thank you for paying attention, guys. That really shows me a lot. I really like that when you guys pay attention to what I say. He was off the market slipping by 3 points. Bless you. That's somebody paying attention right there, guys. And I'm not saying everybody didn't, because y'all did hear me call the 193 this morning also. So good job. Good job, guys. So there's a 50K. I'll give another one away here in about 10 minutes, guys. About 9 minutes, I'll give the other one away. So we are seeing the red candle. Now, this candle here is a 32. Remember the 532, guys, where we knew it was a long? This candle is to scare people. Watch these people on TikTok go short. And watch us go long at 32. We're gathering that expansion. Remember, we're coming down to gather your money. Let me go up. Yeah, just have him, Nick, just let him go ahead and reach out to support and tell them. Or somebody on here can. I know Market Mom is probably on here. Blasky's on here. Blasky, he can let Rich know or Steve know that we gave the account to Brian. Let's go. So, are we going to keep this thing here? Okay, what I'm going to do, guys, real fast, I'm going to grab a picture of this because I'm getting ready to do this. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Let's go grab a picture of this right there because we're getting ready to scale. It's almost time for me to quit. But I'm going to wait and see before I scale out of this. If we go back up here to this, hold this 44 here. If we hold 44, we should see a jump again. 32.43, remember? 32.43 jump. So, okay. Now, I just said it earlier, guys. Beyond this level that we're looking at now, okay, we're trying to get to 592. Now, my next 50K account will be to the first person, right? The first person that can tell me what level. It's not a permanent level, it's just a trading level for the day. What level do you think is above 592? What do you think the next big breach level is above that? First person can get it. I'll give you guys about a minute and a half or so on it. Not a minute, or unless somebody hits it. So you can start putting in your numbers. Or do you think the next big level is where the traffic begins? Nope, not yet. Oh, look at that, boy. Somebody hit it right on the number. Hold on. Is I can't remember what her name is. 616. He got it. He went by so fast I couldn't read it. 616, brother. Asham, I think it was. Was it Asham? I'm sorry if I get your name wrong because I don't see it now. The scroll went by so fast I couldn't see it. 616, guys, is that big level right there, guys. Good job. Good job, guys, on that one. Okay. There you go. That's one who won it right there. He just won a 50K account because he called it perfectly. It's 616, guys. And that is exactly where we're supposed to be going today. Okay. It's a temporary level. Okay. But it could be today's level. But we'll see. I'm glad you guys participating. So we'll kind of do stuff. We maybe give away the account every day on here, with me on here with you guys. At least one account or something like that a day. Make it interesting. Give away some merchandise maybe every now and then. Maybe a hat or a t-shirt or something. We'll do a drawing I'll tell you what, guys, we'll do some 50Ks tomorrow. We'll do some t-shirts and hats. How about that? So if you're on here, remember, guys, if we can get 100 people in, I will give away double accounts. So I'll give away 4 50Ks if we get 100 people tomorrow. Okay? So keep them people coming in, guys. First person that gets it. If you can get somebody to come in here and tell me if you can get 5 people to join this stream, okay, if you can get 5 people to join my stream, I will give you a hat and t-shirt. I'm gonna send you one. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping us out. Hit the like and subscribe, guys. It's awesome. We got to come. We got to start getting our slogan on the back. It's like the blue sky shirt. You know, trade what you see and not what you hear. I'm putting that on the back of my shirt. You want a hat? Last week, talk to Steve. Get a hold of him. You want a vape? I'll give you mine. What's funny, I always lose mine all over the house. I lose this thing all the time. I ask my wife, "Where's my vape?" Because I'm gonna tie it around your neck. Okay, that'll work. As you guys can see, the market's really slowing down because why? We're getting close to 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock, lunchtime. Most of these guys now that are big money traders are like, well, we're probably going to kind of fluctuate here back to where we're supposed to be. Because the biggest pullback on this, guys, is going to be the 504. I'm just going to let you know that today. That is going to be the area of concern is 504. So they're not really concerned right now until they get down to 504. But they'll go ahead and put their stop gains at 504 and walk away and go to lunch. And that's what you'll see at 11 o'clock. And the market will start slowing down. Guys, how many people here know about the 351 candle? Does anybody know about 351? I'm talking about the time area. At 351, 350 in the afternoon. 350 to 352. Does anybody know that? What happens there? You're right, HPN. It's a perfect place to be, brother. If you want to get a T-shirt, ask support and tell Steve to order you one. Because that's exactly part of it, bro. But the 350 candle in the afternoon, guys, it goes to 351, 352. You always see this bunch of craziness in the market going up and down and all that. That's because you're right. The big buy and sell orders for all these big companies had to be closing out their day. Okay. That's why you don't want to get caught in that. You got to be careful trading around that last, that 350, 352 area, because that's wherever all these big brokers start closing accounts, start closing their day. And that's where you'll see a lot of craziness. Sometimes you'll see a big up move, or sometimes, boom, a big down move. And if you're in that move, you can get obliterated in a second. So just always be aware of that 350 to 352 area. But usually, guys, I'm never in that area because I've learned I get my money by 11 and I'm out. 9 to 11, done. There is no more trading at night for me. There's no more watching charts all day, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, getting up and doing the London like a nut, unless you live in London. I used to get up and do the London. I'd get up at 2 o'clock, do the London, do the USA session till 4 o'clock. I would get off at 4 o'clock, eat dinner at 6 o'clock, get back on at 8 o'clock, and go again till 9 or 10, and go back to bed and get up at 2. Craziness. Absolutely insanity. I stopped all that. I don't trade nights. I don't trade any of that. I don't trade Sunday night. I don't trade any time at night, guys. I don't trade any time past 11. 9 to 11, make money, leave. You'll be a happy person. You'll be a lot happier than you ever will be because it'll give you balance. You learn how to get away from charts, guys. You got to learn how to take a vacation from charts. Okay. When you make money in this, when you start getting your career done, you start making money 9 to 11, you're going to see that change you've made is going to help you in your life. You'll be glad to get on in the mornings and make money, but you'll be like, okay, I'm done. I'm going to go do something. You'll get into other things. And Dan, you're probably right. Probably ain't going to be much of a pullback today, guys. If there is a pullback, it's going to be after, probably 11:30. But right now you're seeing that decline on the 15 minute. See, you got the higher high, higher lows right here. There's 2 higher lows right here. This usually indicates a slippage or coming down again, which probably could happen. But I don't think it's going to come down very far. I think the 504 right here, guys, is your friend. 502, 504. So you got to look at that 502, 504 area down there and say, okay, he gets down there, it's probably going to go long again. So you can always look at 502 and 504 for a retrace in case it does fall back. Remember those levels I called this morning and somebody had put them on there that can keep trading them, 32.43. You know, you guys know also the 520 down there. 520 is an entry going long. 504 is entry going long. 494 is that last one though. 494 is that other one. But look, we're trying to get to 78 right now. Look at this candle. Look at that. See that candle? See that? Here it comes, guys. Can they get that area they want? They want the 78 right here. And I don't know why we're not doing it. But 68 is that clearance traffic. See how we got 68 clear in the green? How we got 68 clear in that yellow box? That's the traffic area we want to break, guys. The bulls are trying to do it right here. Trying to do it as we speak. And I got to get another picture. It's a beautiful day, man. What a day. All right, we got that one. So we're good. 55K. Wow. Well, we've only been holding this trade for an hour and a half since 9:30. Actually, I got it I think at 9:29. So it's kind of cool. Can we get there, guys? Can we breach 78? Can we go? It's awesome, man. Oh, there we go, boys. Push that. There it is. There's my 78 right there, guys. There's your 78 right there. Look at that. Now, traffic area 78 to 92, right? Isn't that amazing, guys? Give me some feedback. What y'all think about that? We just hit that level. Absolutely freaking brilliant move right here. Now we got to break 77 and get to 92. Your trade right here is exactly on the 78 level, 77. There's an entry at 77 as long as it'll hold. We're 3K away from 60 grand. 2K away. Let's go. I love Hikinashi candles. They clear the charts. They make it so much easier to trade. I've been trading with them for almost 9 years. Outside of Hikinashi, I use Rinko. I do have 2 Rinko charts up right now too. I love my Rinko charts. They make the chart cleaner. And it's easy for me to put notes on them. I don't know why. It's just something I come up with. That's why I do it. That's why I do it, Pathfinder. I could do a class on Rinkos, or not Rinkos, or Rinkos too, or Hikinashi if y'all want to later. I'll set something up. So I got a lot of things I can do classes on. Guys, there's so much stuff in this market that I know that we're only hitting the tip of the iceberg of things I can show you guys. It's kind of crazy. I'm like a mad scientist when it comes to trading. But it's because I spent thousands of hours on the charts. 92, guys. 92 is the target. Let's go. We're almost there, guys. We're 58. This gets to 60. I've definitely got to get a picture and post this on. That's for sure. What a day. What a day. 58. See what I told you about those guys all going short on that fake red candle? They just got murdered. Oh, boy. So what the bulls are going to do is they're going to restructure here, guys. So now the bulls are thinking, if I go long at 78, can I get to 92? That's exactly what the bulls are thinking, 78, 92. Or they'll wait for the pullback at 68 to 78, back to 92. So that's what you're thinking, 68, 78, 92, or 78, 92, right? You can't trick us, guys. They cannot trick us. They can try, but we know where they're at. Right? We'll cross the 78 up here. We just got to stay there. 68, 78. And I really think if we can get this to stay at 78, we got it made. 78 would be beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You just got to get that 68 to hold, guys. 68, 78. That's where you got to be. We're still trying to get above 60K. So we got to 58. Can we get to 60? But if not, I'll close it. I don't care because it's nice trade. But we know the 78 is the key, guys, to getting there. We got to get 78 to 92. And this is where the Bulls want to be. This is where retail needs to be. This is where the market needs to be. Everybody who's got any sense at all knows in trading, the 78 is going to boost us. We're going to try to get this target out of the way at 92, right? If it don't, it's going to pull back to 68 and try again. Okay? Come on, boys. Push it on up there for us. You're right there at the 81. Let's go. Can we get there? We just need to get there as possible. So anyway, you don't need me, do you? Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, so now what are we doing here? All righty, guys, I'm back. Sorry. Had to walk away for a minute, another phone call. As I walk away, we get to 92. Yeah. Whoop, there it goes. Look at this, guys. There it is, guys. That was my target. Now, what happens at the 92? We got to ask ourselves this question because why we want to get to 92 so bad? We want to get to 92 so bad because of that trade we was telling you guys about, right? Right here. Right here. The next box on this level is going to go from 92 with no traffic. There's no traffic here, guys. Right there, 616. 616 has zero traffic in front of it. This is where we gap. Bam! We move. Now, but that's what we're being told, right? We see this in our mind. Okay. That's what I'm telling myself. But I have to look and I gotta say, okay, well, that's cool. That could work, right? We could see this. Correct, right? But what are we actually looking for? We want to look for the top. Top is buried to right here, 6.25. But they don't know, retail don't know 625 is another level inside of the 616, but we do, right? Oh, picture time, boys. Look where we're sitting at, guys. Look where we're sitting at on the screen. Holy smoke. Look at that, guys. We just capped our day, guys. We just capped our day at 61.5. Boom. Okay, now what do? We wait. Can we get to our level before we quit today? Can we get 616, 625? Can we get it? Let's go, boys and girls. You've always been behind me, man. You've been training me for a long time. Thank you for the comments there, for the education, because I know you've been in my Discord for a long time with me, and I do appreciate it. Look at the 16. Look, there it is, guys. There it is. Who do you know that can tell you the exact level, the exact location where we're going to go, right? I love this. It's absolutely phenomenal. And I told you guys we would fly from here. Now, look, we just got 60.25. Boom. Now, where are we trying to get to? Well, we know the 30's next. I would assume the 30 would be part of the program, but you never know. So we got our high of 25, though. But now we're going to put our box up. All we're doing, guys, is what I call level to level trading. We are running through our boxes. We keep our targets in front of us. We draw the little tiny areas of traffic or non-traffic or whatever. The bigger the box, there could be traffic in. The smaller the box, there might not be any. So that's what we're doing. That's right. Cowboy up, guys. Is this the moon everyone's talking about? Yeah, not yet. This could be, but I'm telling you guys, remember I was telling you this morning about a level that I really was looking at for the Bulls to really have fun, the place where shit really happens. I mean, where the Bulls can get massive stupid with bears and people start really panicking in that are really trying to, save their shorts, cut what we call covering. Because when the market comes down, you're going to cover, right? So there's a lot of covering going on right now because guys, when we were big shorts back in July 17th, those shorts came all the way down. Those guys still holding that money, but now these shorts are coming back and probably had to close those. So now you've got an area of concern up here that really is a factor with this market today. And I'm going to show you guys exactly where that level is. I'm going to show you exactly where it is, guys. It's sitting right here. It's right. Well, let's just draw a box to it. How about that? Right there. 645, guys, is a place where the Bulls are going to get stupid. Okay. They know And also, there's another trade here at the 625. So the 625 is another long, okay? But they know the pullback on this, guys, on the 625 pullback long cannot go past the 617, 616. So you got to be at 16 or higher. So the 16 goes up to 25. 25 goes back to where? 632. Well, I think that's going to be more or less than that. It's probably going to be 630. So you're looking at 630 next. So once you break the 630 and you come up to 645, 645 is an area where we know that these bulls can start really getting serious about this day move. And people will start to panic. And that's what they want. They want them to panic because they're going to be panicking in a minute too. But now we know we've added a new one, guys. I just added a new one at the 626. So that's kind of weird. So I'm looking at my charts over here. I'm looking at these other ones like, oh, wait a minute. What I got to do this note right there. I got another note there. I got another note right there. So whoops, there's one over here I missed. I got to go back and check this one. I'm just scanning my notes, guys. I'm scanning all my notes. And then I got to look over here and figure out where these notes go. Right there's one there. There's one there. I moved my notes over so I can read them. So I don't have to keep looking at the chart. All right, there's another one. Two. Okay, I ain't got many more, I don't think. But these help us. See, I make sure I go back and cover every little note that I've made in this market, and I make sure that those notes equal the areas I want to trade in. And I make sure they line up with the trades we're trying to take. This way, we're not getting killed by not looking at notes. Right? Okay, so we're good now. I got notes only go up to like 890 or 850. So I got all my notes over by 850, so we're good. So I put them all on my chart, on the side of my chart. So they go from 850 all the way down, like way down there in 28 something for now. So we have them. Okay. So we're covering ourselves. Thank you. Thank you, Raj. So guys, we have got two, like he said, look, guys, 223 to 623. What a trade, man. I mean, you believe this, man? This is just incredible for a day, guys. We are really blessed to be getting trades like this. And I'm going to take a picture because this is exactly a 400-point trade. Perfect 400-point trade. And we've been holding this thing since the beginning of the day. 60K was my first job out of college. I hear you, brother. We all been there. So, hey, 60K a day will keep the job away. Oh, mercy. That's a funny one there. I've always stuck with that. I heard a guy online years ago. I don't think they're in business anymore. I don't know if he's still trading or not, but him and his son, I think, traded. And he used to say every morning, $1,000 a day keeps the trade away. They even had T-shirts. Really cool guy. I don't know whatever happened to the guy, but he was a nice guy online. So I just kind of took that one trade a day keeps the job away thing from him because I haven't seen him since. It's been a long time. But guys, this is awesome. This is the kind of stuff right here that is really a good day. This is not a good day, guys. This is an exceptional day. To hold a trade this long, 3 hours or 2 hours, to hold a trade for 2 solid hours for 65 grand, that's a trade. You won't see this on TikTok or any of the YouTube channel out there. You won't. And this is why the guy told me yesterday, I cannot believe you guys saw 100,000 people in your room because you should have. Yeah, you could take a vacation. You could take a trip, buy a car, whatever. Well, that's it, guys. I'm out of coffee. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Look where we're going. It's hilarious. We're going to the top of our box again, right? And that's where we want to go. We want to be sitting there because I know why. We want to get that 46 now, right? We got to get the 46 up here. 40. Well, I got 43 and 46. So I think it's going to be 44, but Then again, it could be 58 also because there is another one up there at 58. I do believe that we get scaled out back in the past on. So this would be right there somewhere, that area. 30,000 an hour. I never thought of it that way. That's pretty cool. Guys, can we hit 70? I mean, we hit 70. That's a big day, man. Whew, craziness. Craziness. Let's go. All we gotta do is pass this 47, guys. I think the 46.25, 46.25, I think is a respawn area where we all gather again to go boom, right? I think the 46.25 is that area. Right here we're sitting at. See that 45, 46? I think this 46 right here could be a place where we gap. But we'll see. I'm not saying it's going to, but if I was going to gap the market here from 47 to 70, I'd be willing to gamble the 47 would go to 71 here. But you got to clear this. Excuse me. You got to clear that 58 though. You got to clear the 58. Look at this, guys. Absolutely great, man. We're $2,000 away, guys, from 70K. Now we're not. Now we're getting really close. We are like a couple $100 away, man. $500. Come on, let's go. 70. Come on, 70. I got my phone, man. I'm ready to take a picture of this one. It's gonna be great, guys. To put it in the Discord, like, look what you guys missed today, right? On the P&L. If you guys want to, somebody go there and post. Somebody go to that Discord and post this morning. Hey, you missed a really good day today on the trade live in the live session on YouTube. One of you guys take a picture and show them. They'll be like, what? What in the world's going on? Where have I been? Why am I living under a rock? You should be in this room, man, right? Yeah, this 58 right here, guys, is crucial. 58 is a brilliant place to be right here. We could really, really see this thing go. If we get 58 to work with us, we might see 71. I think I'm saying the 71, but I do know we got traffic from 70 to 76. So it would be 58 to 72, and then 72 to gap through to 78. Right there. So that's the next three. I know, right? Gee whiz. This is craziness. We have taken this candle, guys, for a ride. Look where we got in at. I mean, we got in down here, guys, right when it started. We only missed this about 10 points of getting every bit of this whole move. But we called the level at 223, 224, and that's exactly where we got in at. It's like yesterday when I called it before my sound went down. And guys made a killing on that. It's beautiful, though. No, I haven't scaled it yet. I haven't scaled. I'm just going to get out. Get ready to leave for the day. It's already 11:30, guys. I stayed on 30 minutes longer than I usually do, but I'm having fun with you guys this morning, so I figured I'm just going to wait. We'll give a few more minutes to see if we can get those big levels up there. I might just go ahead and scale though, like you said, because we are way up in the account, so it would be good just to probably take it. But I do know we're going to hit this other level, so I really do think we are going to 75, 74. So 74 is a good place to look for. I would assume we would need the 74, but see, retail don't know the level 74. But actually, the bears the Bears want us to be stopped at 71, but we know the 74 is where we need to be. So you can watch it go to 71 here. So 58 to 71 and then 74. That's exactly where we're trying to get to. We want to try to shade the 58 because we know if you pull back down here, guys, the next entry is 44 anyway, 45, or excuse me, 46. So 46 is the entry going back anyway. So we kind of stay between the 46 and 58 and, in between those. And then she goes back to 58 and tries to get 71. So watch the 46 level here, guys, because she will try to pull back too. Oh, mercy. I just can't. This is crazy. Been a beautiful trade day. Beautiful trade day, guys. Beautiful. So I'm just trying to get this thing to work again. Let's go with my camera. We definitely want to get a picture of this. So we got 68 on here now, but we're trying to get to 70, guys. We want to see this market go to 70. We want to go to 58 to 72, 71, 74, all those areas if we can get up there. But we keep fading back down, so we got the 67 picture there. So can we hold this, guys? Can we hold this and get where we want to be for our trade, our massive trade? Can we get this 46 to work with us? Can 46 stay long? If the 46 would stay long, we'd have it made. But we do know the 46 is that big area, guys, and 24. So don't get scared if it pulls back to 24 because it's supposed to, okay? 24, 25. So 25 and 46 are your friend right now. They are. They're our friend right now. 25, 46. And here he comes. Pulling back to 25. Add more contracts. Somebody put add more contracts. I could have added a couple more, probably certain levels. I could have scaled in more on this, guys, but nah, there's no reason to. There's no reason to, right? There's just not a reason to scale anymore. It is what it is. So what we're going to do, though, I'm going to show you guys. We are going to go here, and we are going to say bail. Right. We got one contract in it now with $8,000 still. Okay. So now we're good. We're good, guys. We got profits locked in, and now we're scaled out. See, we got profits locked in, guys. That's what we do. Now we've just locked in. We just locked in 60K, $60,000 lock in. We just banked $60,000 on this trade. We still got 8 showing because we had 68,000, right? So now, if it goes to 9, we'll have 69,000. It goes to 10,000, we'll have 70, right? And we just close it. But that's what we do. It's awesome, guys. Been an awesome trade day. Beautiful, beautiful. All righty, guys. It's about 11:30, so I think I'm going to go for the day. I've had a great day with you guys. Remember, tomorrow morning I'll be back on. We'll do it all over again, guys. I hope you enjoyed being with me. I'm not going to get off here just right this second. I am going to get off, but I want to see you guys' comments before I leave. Remember, go to the Discord, guys. Post on the social medias. If you post on social medias, let us know because the more you post, the more stuff we can try to do with you. We'd like to see people posting on their own social media. We'd like to see you like and subscribe and start promoting us, on different areas and stuff like that. So I've had a great day, guys. Hey, Ron, thank you. You're welcome, guys. Thanks again, Brooke. You guys are welcome. I mean, it's all we do, guys. We're trying to build traders here. We're trying to build people to get accounts and hold them, and that's what we want to do. And my time is your time. So take care, guys, and we'll see you later. Have a great day, and I'm out. So, Nick, I'm going to close for the day, and I'll be back in the morning, guys, and for us to get back in these charts and kill bears. Or tomorrow we might kill bulls. But either way, we're gonna kill one or the other tomorrow. So if you're done with your money, guys, take it and walk away. Best advice I could ever give you is take your money, don't trade no more today, pay off the charge, have a good day, go have some coffee, go do something. I don't care. Find something else to do after 11 o'clock. All right. So see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.